Women's champion, Rhea Ripley.
Hey guys.
How you feeling?
Josiah?
I'm feeling fantastic. You doing all right?
I'm good. I'm good.
And chilling and relaxing. What's going on?
Just trying to keep myself sane, you know.
Yeah.
Trying to do anything because, like everyone already knows, like I love to go to the gym, and it's really hard because like all the gyms are closed right now, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to like keep active any way possible. If that means that I have to do bicep curls with Luca, it means I have to do bicep curls. So just trying to like stay healthy, but like, you know, gotta be around people, self-isolation and stuff.
Yeah. What's the best food, best snacks to have at the crib right now during this isolation?
Man, I've been trying so hard not to buy too many snacks because I love food. I really do love food, and it's really hard to stay fit and healthy if you have like snacks everywhere.
Yeah.
So like, oh, it's so hard. So like we've been out shopping like most days just to get supplies because we eat through it so quick. But we've been getting a lot of like Power Crunch protein bars, just tuna and rice. Just trying to stay healthy, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. So do you have like workout stuff that you can use at home, or you kind of just literally just messing with the dog doing what you got to do?
Man, it's like, it was so hard to get gym equipment because it sold out so quickly.
Yeah,
like people were going crazy, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people bought some just to sell it at double the price, which is really annoying. But you know how it is.
Yeah.
I ended up getting some stuff, which was like really, really lucky. But other than that, I've been makeshift making stuff. So like I got a paint roller, and I'm like, maybe I can put the weight on that and use it as a dumbbell. I don't know. Just like random stuff. Like I had one of those swinging chairs, but the cats absolutely destroyed it, and it had like this wood rod up the top. So I'm taking that off. I've cut all the strings off and all that, and I'm like, this will be great to wrap bands around, and I can stand on it, do like shoulder press, do chest press, anything, squats. Like I'm like, maybe I could use it for something. I bought like a dog toy that looks like it's like a rope that you connect to like cables, so I can do tricep push down, I can do bicep curls with it. I'm just like, I'm trying anything at this point.
Man. That is crazy. We just moved into a new spot yesterday, so the back and forth of picking up all the boxes and stuff, I'm like, this counts. This is something at least.
Dude, legit. Like Kevin, my partner, and we cleaned the house yesterday like fully because like having all these animals, you get dog hair and cat hair everywhere.
Yeah.
And we legit, I live on the 3rd floor, so like we took one of the recliners, like it's a double couch recliner. We took it out because it's been destroyed by the animals, and down the steps to the bin. And I'm like, I'm done. That's my workout. Like, that was hard. I was sweating. Like I just had a shower. It was so bad.
How many dogs and cats do you have?
So I got 2 dogs, 2 cats, and a hamster.
Oh, and a hamster. Okay.
Yeah. I had a ferret as well. Everyone keeps asking me about Kyle. I'm sorry, everyone that's listening. Hopefully it's the people that want answers. But I took Kyle. He's not dead. Don't worry, he's not dead. But living in this small apartment, it's like he's very smelly, and he wanted friends. So I had to take him to an animal sanctuary where he has all the friends in the world. There was like 7 ferrets there, and he's living his life happy.
Yeah, so he's got homies who can chill with other people, other animals.
Exactly. Exactly.
Cool.
Raquel took Pablo there too, so he's got his best mate right there with him.
Yeah. Perfect. One of the first things that I noticed about you, so I'm a person who every day or anytime at NXT, I always have on Chucks, like Converse.
Yes.
And one of the first things that I noticed about you is that you always, at least every time I see you, you've always got on Vans. Why Vans? What brought you to Vans?
They're just comfy, you know? They're really, really comfy. And like sometimes I wear my Doc Martens, but it's not the same. Like I love Vans, and I've worn them since being in high school. I don't know what it is about them, but I like the same style, you know? Like it has to be like a black shoe with white shoelaces and a white bottom. That's just what I like. And with Vans ones, I can like custom make the sides or like just get different ones, but it's like sort of the same at the same time. I love Vans. They're comfortable and they don't slip. Like the one time I wore my Doc Martens and I did a run-in, I slipped and went through the lights. Luckily, the cameraman didn't have the camera on. I ran so fast, I like slid and skid through the lights, and you can see the lights change color. I was like, damn, that would have been embarrassing. I'm kidding.
Speaking of run-ins, you got a little homie right behind you. Which cat is this?
This is Mazakine. She's the newest one of the bunch, actually. I got her.
Okay.
I got her.
She's now nationally famous on NXT's Instagram.
I have all the animals around me. I've got one dog on my lap. I've got a cat up here. I've got a cat just here. I've got Luna just there. They're everywhere.
That's awesome. That's hilarious. Gorgeous. I'm a cat person myself, so I'm like, I get distracted very easily. So aside from the Vans, I mean, I feel like the complete package of Rhea Ripley, it's the Vans, it's the tattoos, the piercings. Is this did you kind of come up with this, I got to find something to fit my style, or has this always been you?
It's pretty much always been me. I don't really go by a style at work, I dress like this on a daily, I'm always the same. And yes, everyone, I have one pair of jeans, get used to it. So What's
the next either tattoo or piercing that you're thinking about?
Man, okay, so first, I hate piercings, right? I have so many of them, but I'm really scared of needles, which is really hard to believe, right? I absolutely hate needles, and the thought of getting a piercing freaks me out so much. But I thought I was done before I got my smiley done, but it came to Friday the 13th, and I had convinced my partner Kevin to get his nose pierced, and I was like, you know what, I'll get a piercing too, why not? So that's just what I chose, but I don't think I'm gonna get any more piercings at this point. I hope not. It's mostly a last minute decision.
Oh man! So if it's so painful, how did you even come up with this one right here? What influenced that?
I wanted something that could be hidden, and I've already got my nose pierced, so I can't do anything else to my nose. My ears don't like piercings; they always get infected. The one that I have up the top here is always infected. My stretches, they're just healed because I've stretched them so much, but I'm I don't want to get my eyebrow, I can't, because work. I can't get my lip pierced, and there's nowhere else that I want to get pierced, because ow.
Yeah.
So it was this one's hidden, and it surprisingly didn't hurt. I was very, very surprised. I was laying there, and when she was putting it through, I started freaking out. My hands get really hot, and I just start sweating, and she was doing it, and it's more of a gross feeling, and it's sound, you can hear it ripping through the skin, and you can feel it ripping through the skin, but it doesn't hurt. It's sort of, it's weird. I don't know.
Man, I'm too scared. I'm afraid of needles too. I have no tattoos, no piercings. I thought about doing my ears, but I don't know.
It would suit you. They're probably the easiest.
Yeah, of course.
But,
so in the midst of this look that you have, you did a photo shoot where there was no makeup involved. We interviewed about that a while ago, so we know kind of what your thoughts were going through it. But now that you've seen the pictures, what are your thoughts, and would you think about doing it again?
Oh, I would love to do it again. Apart from work, I live my life without makeup on. I'm not really a makeup person. I'm very comfortable in my own skin, but it never used to be like that, I used to freak out over having pimples. Now I'm on FaceTime on NXT live Instagram with no makeup, and I got pimples popping up everywhere because stress from not working out. I would definitely do it again. I absolutely loved it, and I thought it was a great message for everyone out there, not just females. Yeah, it's just it's such a strong message, and I do love that.
Yeah, it was really cool to see, and especially to see people react to the videos, the photos. I haven't watched the full thing of the sit down, the talking, but I was there to witness it in person, so I know about it. But it was very, very, very cool. So kudos to you for being a part of that. That was awesome. Very
cool. I'm glad that I could have been a part of it, because it's definitely something I stand by.
Awesome. All right. a few NXT questions for you, because a lot has happened over the past couple of years. So we've, from Mae Young Classic, the NXT UK Women's Championship, you've been in a Royal Rumble, you've been in War Games, like you're now the NXT Women's Champion. What out of all those things, or maybe even something that's different, what's the thing that means the most to you or that stands out to you at this point?
They all have different meanings in my mind. Like, they all mean so much. It's like telling the story of my career and my life. But I guess like the most meaningful one, even though like it's not really what people would think of, is like becoming the first ever NXT UK champion, women's champion, because it's such like an honor to be able to be the first for something. And I had worked so hard and I hadn't really gotten anywhere with my career, and then that just happened, and I was so like proud of myself and like happy that they trusted me with such like a prestigious thing like that. To help like build the NXT UK brand was like one of my proudest and happiest moments of my career, because it was like, it's just meaningful, and to see like everyone in the UK keep growing now that I'm gone is just so special. That would definitely be like one of my favorites, just because it does have a lot of meaning behind it. I could say like, Survivor Series, Rumble, going to Mania, like I could even becoming the NXT Women's Champion, to be able to be the person that beats Shayna Baszler, someone who was claimed to be unbeatable. Like it's all incredible in its own way, but NXT UK was definitely very special to me, especially because it was my first championship in NXT. So it's something that I will never, ever forget. That feeling was just insane.
Do you remember, so after that moment, after, that incredible title reign, you pop up in NXT for the first time. And I remember, because I was holding the camera, just doing, my other job, just filming stuff. And I'm getting goosebumps thinking about it. They went crazy. Like, it was insane to hear how loud they got just at like the first two notes. I mean, the first of the music. It was like, it was wild. Do you remember that feeling? What was that like?
It was terrifying. Absolutely.
What?
Dude, I was like not expecting the noise that came from the crowd at all. Because like being in the UK, the US crowd, they didn't really know me because I'd never been on NXT. So I wasn't expecting them to even realize that it was me, and to have them pop at like that volume as soon as my song comes on, like it was absolutely insane. Like it made me like have that boost of confidence that I think I needed for the promo, which was like really, really cool, because I always say like talking isn't my strong point. I do need to work on it. But it did give me the confidence to like deliver it the way that I wanted to. And man, the noise that came after I said my last line was insane. It was such a special moment, and oh my God, like that's my favorite promo I've ever done.
Yeah. I remember, I think somebody just posted that recently, like either WWE or NXT, one of the like Instagram accounts just posted that line, and it was like the mic drop. I'm like, oh, this is wild. This is crazy.
I love mic drop moments. I live for it.
Yeah. So, because you mentioned Survivor Series too, was that the first time that you went? Because that wasn't Raw, that was SmackDown. That like crazy day where it was like, hey, we got to get all the NXT that was SmackDown, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Another terrifying moment.
Yeah, definitely. That was like, I was at the gym, man. Like I was at the gym. And then I got the phone call saying that I needed to be at the private airport in like an hour to 2 hours. And I was like, well, I'm sweaty. My stuff's not packed. It's not clean. Like, I'll try. And then the plane got delayed anyway when we were there. They didn't land until late. So then we legit like landed over there and had to get off the plane, get into like a car and drive straight to the venue. And as soon as we got out the venue, we pretty much had to go on. I was like, oh God, terrifying.
So So then here's the question: which is more terrifying, when you know what's going to happen and you have time to prepare for it, or when it's like, hey, we need you to go do this right now, and you go straight out to the crowd?
I mean, like, the more waiting you have to do, the more you rev yourself up, and like the nerves do come with that. So like, I feel like even though it stresses me out to the max, where it's like I got no time to think about anything, I think that's where I thrive, you know? I feel like I do a lot better when it's like a lot less time, and I'm definitely stressing out and I'm definitely freaking out, but like I feel like as soon as I step through the curtain, it's like boom, like confidence. I know what I'm doing, even if I don't. Like, I'm gonna pretend like I do.
No, you got it. Every time you go through, it's like everybody's gonna support you. They love you no matter what. It's like we've got your back. We've got your back. No worries. Let's talk WrestleMania.
Yes.
When did it become real for you? Like, I mean, obviously, you know, you get to a point where you're like, this is gonna happen. I'm gonna go out here and make this challenge. She's gonna accept this. But like, when does it become real for you? Of like, I'm really gonna be a part of WrestleMania.
Man, it was like wild because I didn't even think about it. But as soon as Charlotte like won the Women's Royal Rumble match, all these fans and like everyone on Twitter and Instagram were posting saying that like it's gonna be me and her, and I was like, oh, it's not. No, no, sure. She's just making me jealous now. And then like when I did get to go to the Raw and I did call her out, I was like, all right, this is possibly gonna happen. And then like as soon as like it got made official, like it's something that you dream about since being a little kid and since starting wrestling. Like everyone wants to make it to WrestleMania. And I always say that I don't have any goals in wrestling. I'm just seeing how far I go, but this is definitely like a huge step for me. And I honestly cannot wait. I'm so excited. I'm so pumped. But yeah, it's just like, I don't think I really had a moment, but it's like building up. Like my nerves are just getting worse every day. And I'm like, I'm so ready for it. Like I've been training for this for 7.5, 8 years. And I'm ready. I'm super excited. It's insane to think that a little girl from Adelaide, South Australia, is going to be on WrestleMania 36.
Yeah. Was this a dream opponent for you before you even knew? Let's go back even before NXT. Seeing all of the people who are on Raw and SmackDown, even on NXT, was Charlotte kind of in your sights of I want to face her one of these days?
Yeah, definitely. Like, you can always say, like, Charlotte, Becky Lynch, Sasha Banks, Bayley. They're, like, the four that I mainly knew, like, coming up. And I've always wanted to wrestle Charlotte because, like, she's Ric Flair's daughter. Like, how cool is that, first of all? And she's also, like, super good at what she does. And she's made a massive name for herself, not just because of Dad, but because of her and what she's done, all her accomplishments. And to be able to face her one day was definitely like something that I wanted to do, especially because like even in NXT, like people would compare me to her, and I was like, I'm not her, and I can prove it to you guys. We could be in a match together, you guys would see how different we are. But yeah, definitely, I've always wanted to face Charlotte, and I half got to do that on a SmackDown before Survivor Series, but it was a triple threat, so like I half got there, but it wasn't like a full singles match, you know. So yeah, it was definitely something that I wanted to do, whether it was WrestleMania or just a match on Raw or SmackDown or any other pay-per-view. I didn't really mind. I just wanted to wrestle her at some point in my career, you know?
Yeah. And this has been a pretty cool build-up, too. I mean, you have, you know, your big title win with all of the NXT universe around you, which was also a crazy moment. I feel like just the past few years for you is all these crazy moments that I keep remembering. One of the coolest ones recently, and this is just like a small thing for me, but it just still gives me those goosebumps. So you come out, you do your thing, you drive your foot into the ground, and the pyro hits. I think that was Raw. It was either Raw or SmackDown. Yeah. And I was losing my mind. Like, how did that feel to actually have that behind you?
Man, I've always wanted pyro. Like, when they stopped using it, I was so sad because I was like, I'll never get pyro. Like, that was my chance.
Yeah.
Like, you didn't get that in the Indies, especially like from Australia. Like, we didn't get pyro. We might have got like a streamer gun, but it wasn't the same. Yeah. Man, it was epic. It was like, I'm so glad that they warned me beforehand because I probably would have jumped out of my skin.
Yeah.
But it was super super cool. Made awesome photos, and everyone online, including myself, have been asking for this. Like, I always go through my Twitter and Twitter for this mostly, and people are always like, "When will Rhea get pyro for her Lucka Stomp?" Like, oh, man, it finally came, and everyone was going ballistic online. Like, I was reading some of the stuff. I'm like, wow, they got what they wanted, and so did I.
Yes, absolutely. And I was definitely one of those people. I'm like, this has to happen one day. That was very cool.
Yeah, it fits. It definitely fits.
Cool, cool. All right, we're gonna I want to do a quick game with you. So with all of my Instagram live guests, I always try to do something fun, just something that's completely different, non sports entertainment wrestling related. So we're gonna play a game of Would You Rather, and it's exactly as it sounds. You pick one or the other. Would you rather do this or would you rather do that?
Okay.
And they're all easy questions. It's nothing crazy. So first one, would you rather only have to whisper or only be able to shout when you're speaking?
Oh man. I want to say shout just because like I feel like I do that anyway. But at the same time, like apart from being in the ring, I'm very very shy. So like I don't want to be myself.
Either way, it's like, oh no.
Yeah, yeah. I'm
Okay.
gonna say yell just because like I yell a lot. It's kind of like I project my voice.
Okay. Okay. Would you rather have super strength or super speed?
Super strength, definitely. Getting
Okay.
there.
Would you rather live without music or live without movies?
Oh, oh, why are you gonna do that to me?
It's difficult. It's difficult.
I mean, like, will I still have TV series?
You still have TV series. That's true.
Okay, okay. So I'll live without movies because I need my music. It helps me through everything.
Okay. Okay. That's what you got to do, though. You got to find like the, well, wait a minute. What does this mean? What is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Would you rather have, I don't know if you're a coffee drinker or not, but would you rather have free Starbucks for the rest of your life or like free Netflix, Hulu, those like subscriptions forever?
I'm gonna say free Starbucks because they also have food.
Oh,
So
yeah, that's true.
whatever I want.
That's true. They got like the, you know, the muffins and type stuff, but they also have like hot sandwiches and everything now. So,
Yeah,
okay. That's a smart choice.
Yeah.
Okay.
You gotta think about everything.
Yeah. Way to full option. Would you rather be able to remember everything you see or everything you hear?
Oh man. I'm gonna say everything I hear because then I would have done a lot better at school.
True. Man, that's a smart one too. Yes. I think about that even with like Spanish. I took Spanish for like what, 7, 8 years, something crazy like that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's so hard because like Kevin, he speaks Spanish because he's Puerto Rican and like he tries to teach me every now and then. I'm just like, what? What was that? Like that sounds like the other word you tried to teach me yesterday, but it means something completely different. Like
Yeah.
oh man.
Okay. Speaking of that, would you rather be able to talk to animals or speak in multiple like foreign languages?
Oh, I'd love to speak to animals. I'd love to know what's going through Luna's head.
Yeah.
And if I could speak to her, then I could get through to her and tell her to stop peeing on my floor.
Okay. Would you rather win $100,000 for yourself right now, or let your best friend win $1,000,000?
I'd say best friend because my best friend is Kevin and we live together and he owes me a lot.
That is the smartest answer ever. Yes. I like the way you think.
You gotta think about it, you know? You gotta.
Yeah. Okay. I gotta find one that stumps you. Would you rather be stuck with would you rather be stuck with someone who speaks nonstop, like just always talking, or would you rather be stuck on an island by yourself?
Oh man. I mean, I guess again, someone that speaks nonstop because that's Kevin. He never shuts up ever. Like going and going. I'm like, where are you pulling this stuff? Like, what?
Hilarious. Okay.
I get lonely
Let's see. Would you rather walk around in a clown wig or walk around wearing clown shoes?
Oh man, I think I could rock a clown wig.
I think you get away with it.
I could at least try and like style it somehow.
You like shave half of it and then like braid the side.
Even if it's rainbow, I can make it into like a mohawk or something, you know?
Okay. Man, you could like, wow. You could actually get away with this.
Yeah.
You'd be the first person to be. Okay. All right, two more. Would you rather never lose the TV remote again or never have to watch a commercial again?
Oh, never watch a commercial again. I hate commercials. Especially the ones that you can't skip.
Right.
Oh man.
And the thing that sucks for me, like especially with Hulu, it's like, okay, so you can skip you can like mute the commercials, but then when you come back, it's like, oh, I gotta rewind it a little bit because I missed the first like 20 seconds. Yep. If you rewind it too far, you gotta watch the commercials all over again. Like,
dude, yes, it's so frustrating. I hate it. I hate commercials. Yeah. In Australia, I feel like it wasn't too bad. I feel like I memorized all the commercials, but now I'm just like grumpy and old, so I'm like, no, I don't want to watch these commercials.
Oh wait, I just remember. I'm sorry, real quick before we get to the last one. I had an Australia question for you. So most of us have never been to Australia, right? If let's say, first of all, when the time is appropriate, we go to Australia. What's something that you recommend? Like if you're going to Australia for the first time, or at least to Adelaide, a food that we need to try, or like something that makes Australia special. Like, what do we got to do?
All right, so I've got two.
Okay.
One is Vegemite. Most people hate Vegemite, so you're probably gonna hate it when you try it, but you have to try it no matter what. Okay.
Okay. What is Vegemite?
Have it. So it's a spread. So you gotta have like toast, butter, and then Vegemite. I love.
Oh,
Vegemite.
okay.
Yeah, so that's definitely one. Like even if you don't like it, you gotta try it. Too bad.
Okay.
The second one is if you go to South Australia, I mean, like you can get it anywhere. You can get a meat pie anywhere. But if you go to South Australia, go to Villiers.
Villiers? Okay.
It's like a bakery sort of thing, and it is the best place in the world. Like we used to go there after wrestling training, like once a week. Sometimes it's probably not the best thing to eat, but it's so so delicious. And like, they have, in my mind, they have the best meat pies, and they have so many different flavors. So try them all.
Is it kind of like, man, I'm forgetting what the name of this is, and I'm gonna be so mad because I'll remember it 3 hours from now. But they have these like Jamaican patty type things where it's like dough and then there's meat and stuff on the inside of it. Is it kind of like that?
So yeah, sort of. So like think of like, let's say a berry pie. How it's got like it's like a bowl sort of thing made out of pastry, and it's got the lid, the pastry lid, and then the meat inside.
Oh,
So
okay.
pretty much the same thing, but it's like a pastry. And it's so good. Have it with tomato sauce or ketchup, as you guys call it, and it's amazing.
Okay, I'll try that. And
Yeah.
I do remember Vegemite, and the only reason I noticed is because like I think it was Tom Hanks like put too much on his and like it went viral for some reason.
Dude, I do that. I lather that stuff on, and people are like, "That's disgusting. How can you eat that much?" I'm like, "It's Vegemite," and I grew up on it, and I love it. So
That's hilarious. Okay, all right. Last one of the would you rather's. Would you rather get free meals at every restaurant you ever go to, or free flights to any location you ever want to go to? I saved the toughest one for last. I'm like, this is the one.
Man,
It's difficult. It's a challenge.
I do love food. I do love food, and I have free everywhere because I can get free villies. But to get free villies, I would have to fly there. So I'm gonna say free flights because the flight to Australia is too expensive, and I don't want to pay that every year to go home or whenever I can. So I'm gonna say free flights, especially because I fly a lot for work as well. So
nice. See, I feel like you always use the best choices. This is great. So,
trying to, right?
yeah. Before we get out of here, say that again.
I can't let my stomach pick for me.
Oh yeah. Before we get out of here, we've been doing this thing with everybody of like, so we're in, a time of isolation, social distancing, and somebody around the world today has a birthday and they're sitting in the house and they can't celebrate it the way they want to. So can they get, whoever it is, a birthday shout out from Rhea Ripley?
Of course, of course. Whoever it is that may have a birthday during this quarantine time, I just want to say happy birthday to you guys because you guys have to stay strong through this because I know how much birthdays mean. It could be the last, could be a really special one, but stay safe, stay in your house, and just try and enjoy your birthday as much as you can. FaceTime your family, have a group FaceTime, whatever you can do. But yeah, this is happy birthday from me, Rhea Ripley, Luna, Mazikeen, and Lucifer.
Awesome. Rhea, thank you so much. We'll definitely at some point in the future have to do this again. This was awesome. Yes. Thank you.
Thank you.
See you
Bye.
soon. Peace. All right, NXT. There she is, the NXT Women's Champion, the Nightmare, Rhea Ripley. Be sure to tune in to WrestleMania. Too big for just one night. It's crazy. She defends the NXT Women's Championship against the Queen, Charlotte Flair. If this is your first time watching us here on NXT Instagram Live, welcome. But know that this is not the last time that we do this. This is not just a one-time thing. We've been keeping this up so that while you're at home, while you're wherever you are, you have something special to watch and you get to know your favorite NXT superstars. So we'll be back on Wednesday, and we'll be back on Friday as well. My name is Josiah Williams. I hope you have a fantastic week, and I hope you have a great start to this Monday or wherever you are, whether it's 2 o'clock or 1 o'clock in the morning. I hope that you have a great day. Wrestle flow. Yeah.